Let's do this.
What's going on, all you Street Fighter junkies? Today we got hit with the final character theme for the Street Fighter 6 roster. Cammy's came out, so I thought we'd jump through these and do a tier list. First one we're going to start with is the official Street Fighter 6 music video, though. If you haven't seen it, check this thing out. The entire thing is amazing. It's got a great beat, gets you hyped. This is kind of the staple of what I'm looking for when it comes to songs that gets me wanting to play, or character themes. So, without further ado, let's jump over the first one, Ryu. Yeah, it's got some good percussion. It's got a good rhythm. But it's so jazzy. That's not what I think about when I hear Ryu in action. The mentality, I don't think of him like as a trumpet kind of per se. I would maybe put something like that more with Guile. But with Ryu, I want something that just hits a little harder. All in all, not impressed. So Ryu, you get a level 1. That's all you get, dude. Your theme is mediocre at best. On to number 2. Guile with Sharpened Sonic. Okay. I hear some muted trumpets in the back, actually. And there's a string instrument I can't quite place. I feel like Guile's theme fits him a lot better than Ryu's did, for sure. But again, it's just one that doesn't get me hyped. So, while better than Ryu, I think we're just going to leave Guile at a level 2. I think that fits him pretty well. It's okay, it's not great. Now, on to the one I mained in the beta, Juri. And I love this. It's got good build-up. It seems like something that fit the character theme. And it actually gets me hyped to play. I may be a little bit biased because it's Juri, but I like this theme. It doesn't try to do too much. It's got a good balance to it. I like it. Could it be better? There's just like something else that's missing from it for me for it to be phenomenal. But I do really like Juri's. You know what? We're gonna put Juri in the CA tier. Even though I think it could be a little bit better. She's kind of like at that tail end. There's just not too impressed with the themes overall so far, but I do really love Juri's. Alright, Chun-Li. Okay. Alright, Chun-Li's ain't bad. A little more synth than I would have liked. But I get that they're going for the whole street R&B theme. There's just something missing. Like, it just feels like an incomplete song. Like, they should be doing something extra with it. Okay, that breathing in the back, I do like. It dropped a little bit, add some extra texture to it, and filled it out a bit better. There we go. Okay, that drop picks it up a notch. I just don't like that we had to wait so long to get to it, but definitely a good boost to the Chun-Li track. Alright, Chun-Li. Only because the start of your track is so rough, you're going down here in level 3. You were so close to being good, but you were definitely better than Guile's song at the very least. Alright, poster child, come here. Let's see what we got for you, Luke. Just feel... I'm just not getting hyped from this one. I love the percussion. It's got a good beat. I'm just not a big fan of the rhythm instruments in it. Even when it drops, it's just kind of meh. Alright, Luke. I'm putting you just under Guile's theme for this one. Next up on our list is Jamie. Oh, okay. This one is... Ooh, this one's really neat. This is a good use of jazz and R&B mixed together. They actually do a great job with the scratching to accent the song. But that bass line, that bass line is juicy. I love it. I can't get enough of this, actually. I would put that very good modern day jazz. Jamie, you get the CA tier, my son. This is a critical piece of art. Don't worry, I hate myself for that joke too. So good. Alright. Kimberly, give me something good. Alright. This sounds like they ripped out a Ninja Turtle song. It fits her theme. It's an okay track so far. But I guess that's is kind of Kimberly's whole theme. She's got like the retro cassette player. And this is definitely full of that like 90s MIDI style digital music. I think it fits Kimberly very well. I'm not a big fan of it. But it's got a good balance, it's got good pop. This one actually does get me hyped to fight a little bit. So, Kimberly. Is that even the same thing? Yeah. We'll put you behind Chun-Li. Alright, Blanka, you're up. Ooh. Good beat, good percussion. They're not overdoing it on the strings. This is an interesting take on salsa music. This makes me want to dance. I absolutely hate Blanka, and this picture is hideous. But this music track is absolutely ballin'. So well balanced. Alright, I gotta throw Blanka up here. This is beautiful. Amazing use of the instruments. Very well orchestrated. Great song. Alright, and now we're on to Ken. They use a weird muted guitar in the back of this that I don't like. Oh. Okay, the track's getting a little busy with too many different styles of instruments for my taste. It's got a good rhythm. But I'm not a fan of the drums in this. It's a little bit off for me. Not really a fan. Slightly better than Ryu's theme. Sorry, Ken, you got shafted, buddy. Alright, Dhalsim. Yep, at the start, it's what I'd expect for Dhalsim. I don't know. This one feels a bit rough to me. I don't like this. This is not great. This doesn't feel like Dhalsim. It feels like a weird amalgamation of trying to do an Indian style of music mixed with very poorly. They do such a bad job of it, trying to incorporate R&B and hip-hop into this. And then you get these like high-pitched metallic drums that... Not a fan. Dhalsim, dude. Actually, this drop is okay. Because you can't really hear any of the R&B elements in it like they were in the first half. No, it still doesn't do it for me. It picks it up a little bit, but it does not save it. I'm sorry. Dhalsim, your song is trash. E Honda. Okay. I can groove to this. You're almost there, Honda. Give me something. The song is just missing that extra little bit, and I can't tell what it is. You're being carried by good percussion, a decent rhythm line. But overall, it's really good. It's just, it's not quite there for me. Ooh, where do we go? Are you slightly better than Guile or worse than Kimberly? I think it just sits right here. There's just extra things you could have done with this to pick it up a little bit more. Give me a little bit more height behind you, Mr. Honda. And I think we're golden. Alright, on to who I think I'm going to main, Manon. It definitely carries a bunch of like en vogue themes to it. Which, I guess she is supposed to be a dancer. Okay, it picks up a little bit. I'm liking it a bit more here. I feel like it's a pretty decent synth line. And they actually get a good pace change here. Right around the minute mark, I've noticed a lot of these songs start to try and change a little bit. You know, it's this one I can tell someone really took some effort in and tried to piece it together, and they put a bunch of different styles of music together. All in all, the song just isn't to my liking, but I think this is a very well made and put together song. You're going... Oh, where do I put you, Manon? No, I think you're right here next to Honda. It's good, just not quite as good as his. Alright, Marisa. Okay. I can already feel my heart beating along to the theme here. Great use of the percussion and bass. The way they incorporate them in kind of like that offbeat works really well. Okay, what else have you got? Everything's kind of changed around this point. You're getting a little more brass. Okay, well, that's all right. I was hoping for a little bit more with bringing it up the beat a little bit, but overall, really good. I think I still like it. Marisa. You know what? You get a level. We're going to put you just barely behind Kimberly. I think this fits you well, especially for being a Spanish fighter. I think it fits your theme of a character really well. And that 2-minute drop was actually really smooth. All right, DJ, hit me. I can hear the Jamaican influences in it. I guess Jamaican's not quite right. Reggae. It's definitely got that like really, what's the word? Stereotypical reggae beat. That boom, da-dum, boom, da-dum. It fits DJ well as a character. You can just picture in your mind a little hip swagger, dancing around. Don't think this is a song I particularly enjoy, but it fits DJ perfectly, and there's no denying that. Doesn't quite give me hype to fight, and that's kind of what I'm looking for in these character themes. So, DJ. You're ahead of Luke. I think that's where you go on the tier list, sir. Yeah, I'm good with that. On to JP. Okay. It's definitely got a little more edge to it. Love the contrast of like that low, deep bass line and percussion mixed with just the very light piano high notes. Creates a beautiful harmony. You can really kind of feel the elegance and the regalness that is supposed to possess JP. Try and flood the song with too much. As sporadic as it is, that like very light piano just adds so much. And the clean trumpet is some beautiful background texture. Alright, JP. I don't think you're quite as good as Blanka. You're better than Chun-Li. You're right in here somewhere. Oh, we get that drop. And that drop comes in just trying to do too much. And then you get some of those very classic old school guitar runs. You know, it's alright, but I didn't like that drop. I like the elegance of just little is more, especially with JP. But we're moving on to Zangief. Alright, this is getting me hype. That is some beautiful brass in the background. There's a very strong sense of power when you add that reverb into brass like that, especially when it's deep. It kind of takes the place of what you would expect from percussion normally when you're trying to get that blood pumping action. I like the song. It fits Zangief really well. I don't know that I like it as much as JP's. Alright, you're getting that build up. What have you got? No, it's not bad. All in all, I think Zangief, you're slightly better than Marisa's. You started off good, but in the end, it starts falling off and getting very repetitive. And now, Lily. We're almost done. Another one with very classic salsa themes. I'm digging this. I love that wooden maraca percussion in the back. And actually, the record scratching does a good job of adding accents here. Very well mixed. It's got a lot of pep, a lot of spunk, just like Lily. A little over the top here. Getting a little flooded, you can't hear some of the background stuff well. You know what? Decent. I think we put Lily at the very bottom end of tier 3. You know what? I lied. With that drop, I think she's got to go somewhere around here. She's not quite up there at the Honda of it. It just tries to do a little too much at times. I like this part though. And then it just gets a little like weird out of beat stuff. Alright, and last up, we got Miss Cammy. Beautiful intro. I wasn't expecting a flute for her. This doesn't sound like a Cammy theme to me. I mean, it's a decent song. I don't think it fits Cammy at all, though. Like, I get no themes of London. Like, nothing that inspires, like, quick agility like her playstyle. It's a great song. It is just not a good fit for Cammy. It's a shame because I really like Cammy as a character, but Cammy, girl, your theme is bad. Does not work with you at all. The only thing cohesive about this song is the fact that the song itself is good, but I don't get anything associated with Cammy. I don't like it. So this is the final tier list that we ended up with. Most of these ended up being pretty cool and different than I expected, with the exception of Dhalsim being one that I really didn't like. But I hope you got some enjoyment out of this, and I'll see you next time.